Hi, good morning, good afternoon, and welcome to Radio Leven 372. My name's Alan, and today's Inane chatter is going to be all about steak pie. Let's go. So, what shall we talk about today? Sundays. Boring. Hate Sundays. Terrible days. Good days for making steak pies, though.
Yeah, I love a bit of steak pie.
So I heard.
With some mash.
No.
And some peas.
No, chips.
No.
Definitely
steak
chips.
pie and chips.
See, there's a Scottish thing as well, which I can't stand, is this steak pie and sausages. It's disgusting.
Oh, I love a bit of sausage in a steak pie.
Well, you like a bit of sausage anyways, so I hear. But in a steak pie, no, it's not.
Tommy Black's steak and sausage pie.
Right, okay. This is where you qualified that there. I was going to ask you who the hell Tommy Black was. Yeah, that's Tommy Black anyway.
He's our local butcher.
What do you mean, our local butcher? Tam Smith?
All right, sorry, Tam. Who did I say? Thomas Black?
Tommy Black.
Tommy Black, no idea.
You got something to tell me?
No idea who Tommy Black
How's his steak pie?
Well, he's got big sausage, that's all I can say.
Anyway, crusty bits of the steak pie, right? So that's another thing. This is a very Scottish thing as well, as where everybody likes the
pastry.
The pastry. I know what it is. The pastry to be soggy at the top.
No, at the bottom.
At the top. No, you don't.
Crispy on the top, but soggy at the bit where it reaches the meat and the gravy.
Alright, so you don't surround the whole pie with pastry?
No, that's not a steak pie.
What is that then?
Steak pie is when you've got your meat and gravy and then a layer of puff pastry on the top.
Right. So what's it called then if it's all the way around and it's encased in the pastry? What's that called?
Well, that's probably a pie as well.
Disgusting is what it's called, right? Is that
too much pastry?
Short crust pastry. I don't like it that way.
No, I like puff pastry just on the top.
Right, okay.
And I like it when it's still a bit soggy underneath.
Hard to make though, steak pies?
No, I don't think so.
When have you ever made one?
I've made numerous throughout my life.
Well, never in here.
Yes, I have.
Oh, you have
Oh,
not?
yes, I have.
When? Tommy Black?
No, that's Tommy Smith's. I've made a few steak pies in the house, but I always buy the puff pastry ready-made because that takes me back to my school days in home economics. My Miss Chalmers used to pick her nose and then flick it into your food. But that's another story. It was hard to make puff pastry, so it's easier to buy shop bought.
It's harder to roll.
But if you buy good steak chunks, have a nice rich gravy. I like quite a thick gravy in my steak pie. I don't like it too runny. As I said previously, I don't particularly like runny things. A nice bit of smooth mashed potatoes and some peas is ideal.
Not for me. If you're going to have steak pie can only be done in two ways. Well, actually one way, and that's you get it done in a pub or a restaurant, and they serve it in a wee ashit, right, with a wee dollop of puff pastry in the top, and the best fried chips you ever get anywhere else, and probably agree with the peas. But if I had a choice, no vegetables at all.
No, you need some peas with your steak pie.
No, just a bit of brown sauce.
Robert Sloan used to make steak pie, but he used
we're not talking about him.
He used to cook his pastry separate. That's no use. You have to cook the pastry along with the meat in the oven.
Well, to be fair, his meat was always tender, didn't it?
Well, you could cook the meat first, but you always have to put the pastry on top of the meat and cook it in the oven as a whole.
Anyway, Sundays, steak pie, no. What you should have on a Sunday is a Kerry.
No, that's Saturdays. No, steak pie. No, not steak pie on a Sunday. That's for New Year's Day. Hogmanay, New Year's Day.
Roast beef.
Yeah, Sunday roast. Or my favourite at the moment is a nice roast chicken with some salad and coleslaw.
Right.
I don't know whether that's particularly Sunday dinner
for
any of you, but I've never been one of these people that Mondays is a mince night, Tuesdays is pork chops, etc. I just like what I fancy at the time.
And there you have it, 372 medium wave, Radio Leven. Rowan loves it. Sausages, steak pie, Sundays. See you soon.